over there. That's going to be quite a view for me to look at. I think it's the last person who makes noise is the view that I get, the way I have this set up.
Us too. That's what we have. Until you mute.
Yeah, there you are, Chris.
Yeah.
I see you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got the floor. That's perfect. I'm going to look at somebody's floor and then I'm going to mute you all. I figured out mute all. Before I mute you all, anything, we're just going to do yoga. I'm not going to take requests. No,
Okay.
anything in particular? It's usually lower back, shoulders, hips, same kind of thing.
Stretch. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're going on mute. Oh, yeah, as the phone rings, you're going on mute. Nobody disappear. Not my phone.
Sounds like it.
All right, I think you're muted. All right, I got somebody's floor I'm looking at. Perfect. Okay, go find your mats. I did the setup with the 2 mats again today, so hopefully you can hear me with the audio. All right. Oh, I'm looking at the floor. That's a good one to look at. I can see little people. All right, go ahead, close your eyes. Let's do this. So get yourself comfortable on your mat, whatever it looks like. And let's start. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. One more big breath in. And exhale. Just scan your body, as we always do at the beginning of each of our practice here. Notice what you're feeling today and what you're feeling right now. Maybe not what you were feeling this morning earlier. What you're feeling in your body right this second. Try not to anticipate what you have going on today. I know we have someone's mentioned they're going to be going away. No one talking to. Maybe you have other plans for the day. But really focus on this moment right now. Begin to press your sitting bones into the ground. Pull your belly on in towards your spine. And begin to draw your ribs up and away from your hips, lifting your spine. Reaching the crown of your head on up to the ceiling. As your shoulders draw down and back, relax. Open up your mouth and move your jaw side to side, nice and slow, making circles. Back and forth, loosening up your jaw, opening and closing your mouth. And noticing where that sensation stretches within your face. Then come to stillness, your lips slightly parted. And begin to make some fists with your hands, really clench nice and tight. Feel that lack of space. Feel the tension as it moves up your arms. And then open your hands, stretch your fingers wide. Really feel the space now in between. Go ahead and open and close them a couple of times. Notice any sounds, any feelings within your hands. Little joints cracking here and there. Then shake your wrists out. And then gently place them on your thighs. Take Another deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. With each breath, we're going to do 3 more big full breaths just like that. So as you breathe in, fill the air in your belly, in your ribs, and in your chest. And then exhale, emptying completely. And again, breath in, filling up completely. And exhale. Again, big breath in, last one. And exhale. Continue to keep your eyes closed here. And just scan your body. Notice how you're feeling in this moment now. Notice if there's any tension anywhere in your body. And notice if there's spaces where you just feel really good and really open. We're gonna focus today on expanding those areas and opening up even more. Go ahead, open your eyes, bring your arms on down by your sides. Beginning to open up our chest. Big breath in as our arms lift up. Palms split down, arms come down as we exhale. Again, breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And down we go. Arms come down by our sides. Let's just make some circles with our shoulders, lifting them up to our ears, and then really super slowly drawing them down and back. Getting that space now between our ears. Lifting up and lowering as we exhale. Again, that space. Inhaling and exhaling. One more big breath in and exhale. Settling in, dropping your shoulders, maybe one at a time, and playing around with how low you can drop your shoulders while still lifting the crown of your head on up. Coming to stillness, feeling the balance, feeling your shoulders level. And then we'll take a spinal twist, left hand over to your right knee, right arm tucks right behind as you pull your belly in and twist to the right. So keep creating that space in your shoulders, drawing away from your ears and lifting the crown of your head on out to the ceiling. Going to keep your chin neutral so you're not lifting your head, it's just lifting. Inhale, lift on up a little higher. Exhale, twist and deepen. And just listening to your body and what your body is doing this morning and how it's feeling. Belly pulls in, inhale. Right arm crosses on over and take a cat curl. Here we're going to focus on the opening between our shoulder blades and our back. We notice as you pull a little deeper and as you round a little more, there's even more space back between your the vertebrae and between the shoulders. Just notice in your body where you feel that opening. Maybe even gentle swaying side to side. Giving yourself what you need to access something more. Inhale up nice and tall. Right arm stays B. Belly pulls in. Left arm tucks right behind. Spinal twist on the left. So keep breathing here. Notice where your mind is going. And if you've jumped ahead to your plans for the day. And bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to the lengthening. Inhale, lift on up. Pull that belly in and then maybe twist a little deeper. I know my audio is not that loud, but I hear my tailbone and it just keeps on like pop, pop, popping. It's like this popcorn going on over here. Belly pulls in, come around, cross over your left arm and curl your spine again. If you want stillness, you can have stillness. If you want to make movements, your practice, you do what your body needs. Inhale, lift on up, and we're gonna go right on into the table from here. Onto all fours. Shoulders are gonna stack right over your elbows, over your wrists, fingers spread wide. Hands, point your fingers at 12 o'clock. Hips over your knees. And we'll start out with taking some nice cat and cow curls here. So inhale, lift on up, lift your chin. Exhale, curl your spine nice and slow. Again, opening up the vertebrae. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Really feel that breath. Feel your chest opening. Exhale. Press your hands in. Go ahead, you're going to be taking 3 more of these full sets. So lifting and curling. Go nice and slow. Take your time. There's no rush. And just really feel each movement. Then we'll all meet at neutral. The little, when we do this, the little cameras, everybody's so small up top. All right, great. Now we're gonna lift up our right leg and just make some circles, opening up our hips. Nice, slow circles. Try not to dump into your left leg. Try to keep those hips neutral still. Equal pressure in both hands. And pay attention to your spine. Keep your neck long in front of you. Change directions. And we're going to bring that leg down and change sides. Focus on your breath. So we're always focusing on our breath, and sometimes I have to remind you because I notice I'm holding my breath. Especially as some of the poses get a little more challenging, you hold our breath. Let's bring that down. Bring your knees together, sink back, drop your hips down to your heels, and take child's pose. Arms come long in front of you. Maybe your fingers fall off the mat, opening up your chest a little more. Keep melting your chest down towards your thighs and keep breathing. Relax your arms. Inhale, rock on up back into table. We're going to take thread the needle. So spread your knees wide onto the mat. Left arm presses down. Right arm reaches up as you inhale. And exhale, right arm comes through under the left. So you're landing on your right shoulder. You can use your right arm to press yourself a little bit deeper into that shoulder. If your eyes are open, find a drishti, that fixed point. Maybe that left arm reaches on up to the ceiling. And we can take some circles again, opening up that shoulder. Notice if your right arm just tensed up a little and you can relax into that. Maybe circles with your wrists. And then if you want, you can take that arm in a bind, just drop it behind and settle into that right arm. And then perhaps you take your left leg out, like a kickstand behind you. Continue to open up your shoulders, rolling out up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Inhale, bring that left knee down if it's extended. Bring your left arm down, press yourself on up back into table. And then we're going to take, thread the needle on the other side. So your right arm presses in again. Your knees are just a little bit apart. Left arm reaches up and comes on through, landing onto that left shoulder. Tense your hands on your right hand. We're bringing all of our focus onto that right shoulder right here. Maybe that right arm lifts on up, circling. One way, the other, circles with your wrists, whatever you think your body needs. And maybe taking a bind. So if you want to keep your hand tented and just like this, that's fine. And again, if you want to advance on, kickstand that right leg out behind you. Keep rolling over and opening on that left shoulder. On your next inhale, bring your knee back in if it's out. Bring your arm around. Press yourself on up. Back into table here. A little fun mat system here. All right. So let's take another child pose, but this time with our knees apart. So nice wide knees. big toes to touch, and take child. Inhale, rock back up into table. Curl your toes under and take down dog. So your hips lift on up. Keep a soft bend to your knees. Your feet are hips width apart. On your next inhale, lift your right leg on up. We're going to take a three-legged dog here. So inhale, lift on up. It may not go that high. Try to keep your hips neutral. Breath in. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest and then step forward. So it may not look so graceful. It may take like forever and it's fine. Just wherever you are is fine. So we're in a runner's stretch. It's a little challenge. So bring your back foot so that your knee, your heel is stacked over your big toes. Hands are planted on each side of your foot. Gaze right to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands and then step that right leg back. You're into plank. So ignite the muscles in your legs. Keep a soft bend to your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees down and sink back, take child's pose. Really rest for a moment in child's pose. Notice if your heart rate just sped up, your breathing quickened, maybe your face flushed a little bit. Notice what's going on right here, right now in your body. And it went in a little bit more intense right there. So slow your breathing down. Next inhale, come on back into table. Curl your toes, down dog. Slide your shoulders down your back. Create that space between your ears. Again, and your shoulders still here. Inhale, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Flex that foot. Inhale, bring your knee into your chest, step your left foot forward into runner's lunge. Again, whatever it looks like. Rocking your front foot or your back foot over your toe mound, your heels. Long spine. Plant your hands again and take plank again. So your hands are creating this motion almost like you're twisting open jars. So your inner elbows are spinning open. And that's going to give you a little more strength there. You're engaging your leg muscles. Belly pulls in. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees. Go ahead, take child's pose again. Nice, loud, full, deep breath. Inhale, come on back into table. Curl your toes once more into down dog. And then we're gonna step to the top of your mat, however you take to get there. It could be 6 steps, 7 steps, however many steps. I'm gonna like lap my head off. Can you see me? Okay. We're going to do our, oh, they turned on the heat in here. Okay. Yeah, good times. There's the heat. Okay. We're gonna do crescent moon. Crescent moon series. So find yourself, you're gonna be probably on the top of your mat. I'm just trying to figure with my weird configuration here. So the top of your mat, not lopping my head off. Right, breathe on up. Arms up. We're going to temple our hands. I think I'm falling off. So we're doing your Charlie's Angels hands here. So yogic, right? Feet are pressed on in. Hips width apart. Sink your shoulders on down. Inhale. And on your exhale to the right, open up that left side body. I may be going opposite you. So whichever way you go, we're going the other way too. Keep pulling your shoulders back, opening up your chest, opening that whole side. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other direction. Keep peeling and open. Your gaze maybe lifts up to the ceiling. Notice if you're gridding the mat with your toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, arms wide, all the way down to your sacrum. Separate your feet a little bit here. Really press your hands on into your lower back. Drop your shoulders down, open up your chest and lift. Open your throat. Big breath in. One more big breath in. On the exhale, we're going to fold nice and slow, completely slide into your knees and let yourself hang. You can really generously bend your knees too. If your lower back's cranky, really bend those knees and let your arms and your head hang heavy. Move your neck side to side. Next, inhale, bring your hands up to your shins. We're going to create a long, flat back. Shoulders keep going back. Exhale, fold over again. Inhale, arms wide, all the way up, big breath. Hands to prayer through heart center. Eyes can close down here. Take a big breath in through our nose. Open them outside out. And you're all on mute, so if you want to just make a nice loud, go for it. So breath in. Exhale. Arms down by our sides. Set those feet together again. Inhale, breath up. Arms up. Sink your shoulders. This time, let's go. I can't remember what way we did. So we're going to do opposite. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Opposite. Inhale back to center. Exhale around. Separate your feet. Press those hands in. Open your chest. Open your throat. Lift on up. Baby back bend. One more breath in. Exhale. Bend those knees and fold forward. Head hangs heavy. Hands come to your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of your head reaching long towards the front of the room, tailbone behind you. Long spine. Shoulders draw back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, arms wide. Hands to prayer, come through heart center. Eyes close down. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right, so we're going to move a little bit more today. We're going to also do our sun salutations. Stephanie, remember, sun salutations. So up to the top of your mat. All right, tops of your mat. I know I keep falling off over here, but I know you hear me. Well, you're not squatting. I'm just squatting so you can see me. I'm going to lose my head. Inhale, stand up tall. So we're in our mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands. Step your right leg back. We're in our runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Step your left leg back into plank. Drop your knees down. Sink back into child's pose. On your next inhale, you're going to scoot yourself onto your belly with your nose barely clearing the mat. Even see me over here? Bring your arms down by your sides. Your hands down, your hands by your lower ribs. Elbows hug on in. Feet come together. The tops of your feet press into the floor. And on your inhale, lift on up into Cobra. Gaze straight ahead. Keep pressing your feet, press your pelvis into the mat, protect your lower back. Breath in. Exhale, come on down to your right cheek. You can bring your arms long by your sides, palms spin up. And let your shoulders curl on in. Notice your neck just resting on the mat. And take an inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, lift yourself up and flop your cheek to the other side. Bring your chin back to neutral. Hands come to your lower ribs. Curl your toes under and press yourself into down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Left foot to follow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, big breath in. Hands to prayer. Through heart center. And together we say, Namaste. One. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, left foot steps back to runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Right foot steps back into plank. Breath in, breath out. Drop down to your knees, sink back, take child's pose. Next, inhale with your nose barely clearing the floor. Again, scoop forward into Cobra, onto your belly or Cobra. Set yourself up. Arms come down by your lower ribs. Elbows hug in. Chin is neutral. Feet press in. Inhale, lift up. Breathe straight ahead. Full breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower your cheek down, bring your arms down by your sides, palms spin up. Feel the support of the mat. Swap your opposite cheek. Bring your chin back to neutral. Hands come down by your sides. Curl your toes under. And if you need to go into table first or go right into down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale. Left foot steps forward. Right foot follows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands to prayer. Through heart center. Close your eyes down here for a breath. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breathing. Trying to inhale for a count of 3. Exhale for a count of 3. Again. Arms down by our side. Last one, we do 3. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your right leg back, left leg back. We're right into plank. Drop your knees, sink back, child's pose. Inhale, bring your nose forward onto your belly. We're going to go right into Cobra from here. Lift yourself up. You've done this before. Don't doubt yourself. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath in. Exhale if you want to rest your chin for a breath. Curl your toes. Right into down dog. Step that right foot forward. Left foot to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands to prayer as you exhale. Eyes closed down. Great. That was great job. Really feel your breath. Get a little flushed. Heart is racing. Just really feel that vitality in your body right now. So clearing that big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth to sigh it out. Bring your Arms down by your sides. Separate your feet so they're hips width. Our mountain here. Put your feet on down into the ground. Your arms on up, sink your shoulders on in. And then exhale, slink back into chair. Also tee out your arms if you want to do that as an option, really feeling more space too. Breath in, breath out, maybe sink a little deeper, maybe lift on 10 toes. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead, stand on up, hands to prayer. Close those eyes again. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right, hit your mats. You've earned it. Here we go. Some floor. Woo. Sam, what you doing? You're feeling your body right now, right? That's it. All right, so let's sit. So our legs out in front of us. And we're going to spread them nice and wide. Keep your feet flexed. Then sit up tall. Notice if your knees have caved in. Try to bring your feet on up, pointed up. And then we're just going to walk on forward here. If you really need to bend your knees, really bend your knees. Keep those legs flexed. Keep your spine long, belly's pulled in. You can drop on down to your elbows. Your chest closer to your mat. Keep drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe those hamstrings behind your legs. You can stretch them a little bit more, let them meet the ground a little more. Inhale, walk your hands on up. And then exhale over to one side. We want to continue to keep a nice long spine. Not so much curling our spine, but it's creating that length. And you're going to feel some length in your side, your lower back, your legs. Just notice in your body where you're feeling that. Inhale, walk on up and head to the other side. Continue to melt your chest down towards your thigh. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees lie open. And you can take your hands and use them to really assist yourself to bring those shoulders again down and back. Stretch your right leg long in front of you. Left foot still presses on in to that leg. Arms lift up. Exhale, fold on over. If you have a strap or a belt or something you want to use to assist you here, go for it. Need to bend that knee, always keeping a soft bend. Gonna scoot a little closer. We're gonna do something. I mean, maybe done it once or twice before, just so you can see. So if we're here, we're gonna come on over onto our left hand. We're gonna point our fingers behind us, and our right arm's gonna come up. We're gonna press down on that foot. Come on to your knee. Take a side body stretch. Come on down. Send your left leg, your right leg in. I love that. Feels so good. Arms up, breath in. Exhale, fold. Keep drawing your tailbone back. And again, notice here if you're thinking about your day ahead already, or if you're staying present. Really nice stretches here. Inhale, walk on up. So we're going to come on to that right leg. Right arm comes behind you. Press that left foot down. Bring your arm over. Come on down. All right, great. So come on up to seated. Knees are bent. Take your right leg, cross it on over seated figure four. If you prefer to lay down on your back and do this, you can do that too. All kinds of options here. Keep that right foot flexed. Maybe you can cradle your foot in that elbow. Rocking and rolling here. Drawing your shoulders down. Rocks feel good. You can really feel that IT band. Release that leg on down and change sides. Flexing that foot. Another option here too is if that's too much for you, you can bring your hands behind you, fingers pointed behind you, and lifting that up. That foot flexed. Shoulders keep dropping down. Release that leg down. Go all the way onto your back. Bring your right knee on into your chest. Move that knee into your, you can either grab a hold of the front of your shin or the back of your thigh. Move it around the side, make little circles. And then we're going to take that leg, cross it over our body, the right arm. And then maybe your gaze goes over your right shoulder. That belly pull in. Inhale, to center. Stretch your leg long, bring your arms overhead, full body stretch, big breath in. Exhale, left knee comes into your chest. Small movements here. Feel pretty good and loose. And then cross it on over your body. Left arm tees out, maybe gaze to the left. And staying present, not moving on with your day just yet. Where often in practice, our mind just really wants to go and wander. Center, stretch that leg long. One more breath in. Arms overhead, belly hollows. Point your toes. Stretch your body. Big breath. And on your exhale, bring both knees on into your chest. Rock and rolls with your spine. Come to stillness. Bring your feet on down so they're close to your bum. We're going to open on up, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees splay wide. Your hands can open on up by your side, palms spin up. Relax your shoulders down, maybe even lifting your shoulders up off the mat and then placing them down again. Bring your knees on up and walk your feet to the outside edges of your mat. So our knees are going to collapse into one another. Another great release for your lower back. You can stay here or you can bring your legs long to each corner of the mat and take Shavasana. If there's any other poses that you want to do before you get into Shavasana, you can do that. And as you're all in Shavasana, don't go scooting out. And a lot of you like to scoot out, Mom. I'm calling you out, Mom. Take your Shavasana. Take your 2 minutes to rest here, to let your body do what it needs to do, to really feel the benefits. Feel the support of the mat underneath you. Feel your breath. Feel your heart beating. Feel everything there is to feel right here in this moment. Right now, there's nowhere to go and there's nothing to do. Your body can just relax. Especially after all the work that you've just put in for the past hour. Let your body just feel the support of your mat and relax. Now slowly begin to wiggle your fingers. Circles with your wrists. Wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. And then bring one knee into your chest and the other, just as we were in that little ball, rocking and rolling side to side, massaging at your spine one last time. Falling on over onto your right side in a fetal position. And even here, not hurrying up to sit up just yet. Just feel what you're feeling right here on your side. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth side out. And then using that left hand, press yourself on up. Seated position. Top of your mat, eyes closed. hands to prayer. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Throughout the day, as you go about rushing and doing being, maybe you're just sitting, just really take time to notice how you feel in each moment. Beautiful day out, enjoy it. Together, bring our thumb knuckles to our forehead, and together we'll bow and say, Namaste. Here I am, unmute. Okay, if y'all want to unmute yourself, if you want to say hello.
Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Have a good day.
Everybody, yeah, have a good day. It's beautiful out there, huh?
I'm going right out. Hard.
Yeah, go enjoy.
Yeah, cut down all that brittle stuff. Okay.
Well, now everybody's all like calm and limber and loose and ready to go tackle your yard work or the airport or wherever you're going to do.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's always the plan.
That was
Okay.
Hi,
my
Catherine.
fault.
I didn't even see you before.
That was my fault.
Hey, we're
Bye.
see you again.
Okay, see you
Okay,
next week.
Liz.
All right, see
Bye.
everybody next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Maria.
Sam.
Thank you. People are popping in I didn't even see before.
We're going.
Hola!
Have fun. Bye, Lori. Bye, everybody.